Kita move on kepada soalan. He wanted to ask you a question, Dickson. Okay. He wanted to ask you about Safawi Rashid's performance against Portimonense. Okay. What is happening is their Facebook is advertising Safawi's jersey. They're showing him, you know, in his training outfit, like as though he is going to start or he's probably going to feature in the game. But in the end, he didn't play. So he's wondering, is this like a marketing gimmick? Is it a scam by Portimonense itself? What do you think? As a person who's played in Europe before.
Yeah, for me, it's a new league, new level, another weather. Sergio, very cold in Europe. So it's not like they want to just for marketing. They take him because he's a good player. I believe Safawi is a good player, but many times you need time to adapt in Europe, mostly when it's cold.
Yeah.
When it's cold, it's really difficult. You don't feel your arms, your feet. It's really tough. So Safawi would need time. I think he's young, he's really confident. This guy wants to play football. So for me, with time, it will be better. So Malaysians should be patient and pray for him. It's not easy. Without family, without friends, new place, really difficult.
Dengar tu kawan-kawan, Dickson cakap ni.
To adapt. Need time
I'm just telling them exactly what you're saying. I'm just translating and saying it. Because Malaysian fans, I think, you know, some of them, I think it's slowed down a little bit. You know, Kish, you've seen this. Not many people are attacking the Facebook as much as they used to. And people are starting to come to realization that he will play when he is fit and ready to play. Kan? But in your opinion, Kish, bila kau tengok situasi Pawi ni, tahap kesabaran pun ada tahap. So earlier aku macam tak suka apa netizen buat, tapi sekarang ni aku macam faham juga. Sebab aku tengok Facebook dia orang tunjuk JC dia lah, ni lah, muka dia lah, beria apa semua, lalas dia tak main langsung, not even feature for 5 minutes.
But I also understand, yang aku so faham that lawan Porto, it's not an easy game. He's in the squad because as Dickson said, dia pemain yang bagus. Jadi itu sebab utama beliau dimasukkan ke dalam squad. Tetapi untuk diturunkan lawan Porto, terutamanya dalam konteks perlawanan tersebut, kerana Portimonense ada menunjukkan tanda-tanda kemampuan untuk menjaringkan gol. Jadi sudah tentu pertukaran yang lebih menjadi prioriti buat Paulo Sergio adalah pertukaran pemain-pemain yang sudah pun biasa dengan corak taktikal, yang mampu mungkin masuk ke dalam dan memberi impak terhadap perlawanan. Mungkin kalau dalam perlawanan tersebut katakan Portimonense sedang kalah 3 atau 4-0, then mungkin kita akan dapat lihat Safawi main. Jadi dia bergantung kepada konteks lah. Tapi aku just nak cakap yang penyokong Malaysia kena bersabar. Sebab hakikatnya Liga Portugal ni liga yang positif. Kau kena, I mean, just imagine this. Portimonense lawan Porto hari tu, a month ago, 1 bulan lepas, left back pasukan Porto tu is Alex Telles.
I know.
So technically Safawi could have been running against Alex Telles.
Wow.
And Alex Telles sekarang ni main untuk Manchester United. So that there is a gap in quality there. Bukan, we're not saying that Safawi is a bad player. Safawi bukan pemain yang buruk. Tapi gap in quality itu kita perlu akur dan terima bahawa akan mengambil masa untuk beliau menyesuaikan.
Menarik kau sebut ni because Dickson, Stanley Burnett, who did commentary with me on that day, did mention this. When you look at the Asian players within the team itself, Shoya Nakajima in Porto, who didn't even really play, Koki Anzai, the discipline that they show, the quality coming from a huge team in Japan itself, in the J-League. Are we a bit too premature as fans in Malaysia to expect that he goes there, he should start within the third or fourth game?
Yeah, it's too much expectations from Malaysia. And one big gap is fitness level. Malaysia, your level of fitness is here. Portugal is here.
Wow.
So they might be working on his fitness right now. Make him get match fit, because not enough when you from Malaysia and you go to Portuguese league. The fitness level there is more. He has to run more. Run.
So when they say adapt, I hear this word adapt like for the last 1 month. I'm sick of hearing it. Adapt. What does that mean for a Malaysian player with the weather that we have here, going to, like you said, cold and everything? Apart from that, what else? Ball recovery, maybe things like defending.
There is so many things to adapt to. You adapt to weather. You adapt to not being with your family, not being with your friends, not the face you used to know. You are confident playing for JDT because you know everyone. They know this is Safawi. We give him the ball. But in Portugal, no, they don't give him the ball yet. Not yet. He has to show something to make the players look for Safawi.
Right.
In JDT, with one leg, they will give Safawi the ball. So you adapt to food. It also plays big role.
Yeah.
Makan, you have to adapt to this food. You adapt to weather. Then, for me, the big point here is the fitness level. You have to get to that level where you can play. You have to get to the fitness level. You're good technically, skill, ability is there, but the fitness-wise, Malaysia League is here and Portugal League is here. So it takes time. It doesn't happen one day, 1 week stuff. It takes even months sometimes.
I like how Dickson just brought us back to reality, Kish.
Yeah, betul. Kita kena terima reality tersebut. Memanglah kita seronok tengok Safawi dalam squad. And aku tak blame orang seronok. Aku sendiri seronok. Right? Tapi hakikatnya, kalau dia tak main lah. Terimalah. Aku okay je dia tak main.
Bersyukurlah dalam squad.
At least he's there. He's learning. Dia masih lagi menimba pengalaman dan masih lagi memperbaiki kualiti diri sendiri. Dan when the time comes, if he works hard, he will get his chance.
Okay.
He talks about squad. It's really big if you're in the squad, in the game list.
Even that is huge, right?
It's big. Yeah. Everyone wants to be in the squad. Everyone, you fight. In training, everybody give everything just to be in the squad.
Okay. Speaking of squad, and you left Malaysian football to play in Angers in France. I hope I said it right, bro. If I'm wrong, correct me. So you played in League One. You ada pengalaman playing in overseas. So based on your experience, what are the demands to be able to start or forget starting, to be able to even feature for 10 minutes? What does a coach and the management team expect from you as a player?
The coach expects you to give all. Like, you don't show sign of weakness. You fight. Training is like game. Training in Europe is even more difficult like game than the game. You play your art out. You go all the way. When coach see that, then they know you're ready. Like non-stop, the tempo is very high. You're not stopping. Like Malaysia, we stop many times for water. The tempo is slow, but in Europe, you go all out. You give everything. When you can do that, then you start having game time.
Wow, itu yang kita tak sabar. Maknanya kalau Safawi main, maknanya dia dah tick semua kotak-kotak yang Dickson cakap tadi, Kish.
And benda paling penting, don't compare with Lokman in Belgium. Context berbeza, very different context. And also, I would like to think that the Belgium league, in terms of quality, is slightly lower than it's not very low, but maybe slightly lower than Portugal.
You can see the difference.
Portugal, you have teams like Porto, Benfica, Braga, Sporting Lisbon. These are teams that play in the Champions League season in, season out.
And they do well.
They compete at the top level. Porto won the Champions League in 2004.
Belgium, you're talking about what? Club Brugge and the
like. They're great clubs, club yang besar, tetapi mungkin tidak seperti status klub-klub gergasi di Portugal. Jadi quality slight difference.
So jangan bandingkan lah.
Don't compare Safawi and Lokman. Both ada journey yang berbeza, perjalanan yang berbeza.
Standard Liège satu lagi.
And I think Safawi was not fully fit before leaving.
Before he
Portugal, because he was, I can see he's tying bandage and stuff. So maybe he lack fitness.
Right. So kawan-kawan, korang kena faham ni semua. Nyo